Hello everybody and welcome to this instruction video. In this video we'll be making Sophie's Universe part 12, which is mostly this blue and red part of the pattern that you see here, and which we'll be making zigzags. Of course, to make this part of the pattern you need the original design, which you can find online on lookatwhatimade.net, Universe part 12. I have the designer's permission, Dedri Uys' permission, to make this video for you. If you'd like to see more projects, you could consider visiting my own website. It's allinanutshell.wordpress.com. I'm going to take you step by step through making these zigzags. This is very similar to what we've done before when we were making Sophie's garden, so also part of the square up of Sophie's garden. The only difference is you'll be making more repeats between your corners. So I'll be taking you step by step through the pattern. I hope this is a useful video for you, and thank you for watching. Round 85. This is in essence a repeat of round 30, which you've done earlier on when we were doing the square up to Sophie's garden. So we're going to be doing exactly the same, only more repeats on the long side. We're going to be starting in the top chain 4 space on any corner, and we're going to start with a standing double crochet in this central chain 4 space. 1, 2. So a standing double crochet in that space, followed by 2 more double crochets. So 1 and 2, chain 2, 1, 2, and 3 more double crochets. So that gives you 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochet in this 1 chain 4 space. That makes you the new top of the new corner here at the top. So you've got 3, chain 2, 3. We're going to be making 5 double crochets in the next chain 4 space and 5 in the one after as well, in this chain 2 space. So 5 and 5 double crochets. Slightly turn my work. So in the next chain 4 space make 5 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and also 5 in this space here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is just catch that last one. 5. And that gives you the first part of your corner made. I'm going to skip these next 2 half double crochets. Those are these 2, and then we're going to make a slip stitch into this first front post treble we have here. This is exactly like we've done before. So skip these 2 half doubles and a slip stitch into the first of these 2 trebles. I'm going to be making 8 double crochets in the next chain 2 space. That's this space here. 8 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and can see I've now made 8, and now we're again going to be skipping the next front post double treble, so that's this one here, and slip stitch into the one after. So that's the outer of these two, just like you've done the outer of these two here, so it's symmetrical. So in that second of these two front posts, make again a slip stitch. So you've completed here again a flower petal. Now we're going to be working in the stitches and chain 2 spaces from round 83, which are behind here. So that's this row here behind, and we're going to be working into these stitches. We're going to be making single crochets on the 2 single crochets to the back here. So let me just turn my work again, just to make things a little easier for me. So we're going to be making single crochets on the back here, and we're going to be making 2 single crochets in these 2 stitches, and then 2 in the chain 2 space. We're going to do that in total 28 times, so that's over the entire length here at the back. So this first single crochet, you can see it's close to this slip stitch that you just made, so be sure to catch that first stitch properly. So make a single crochet in that, and also in the stitch following, so in those 2 single crochets, and then 2 single crochets in the chain 2 space. Everything working behind row 84 and into row 83. So see how you've now made 4 single crochets. This you're going to do 28 times. So again, on these next 2 single crochets again, 1, 2, and in the next chain 2 space also work 1, 2 single crochets. So this set of 4, do this in total 28 times. So after having made 28 of these groups of 4 single crochets, you should have ended up almost at the other side. We're now going to be making 2 more single crochets in these 2 stitches here. Note to stop on time, that you don't accidentally work up to here. So you can see that your last group should be this here between 2 sets of front post double crochets, so not here in front of the front post trebles. So make sure to stop on time. So 2 more single crochets, and this will bring the total number of single crochets that you've made on 114. There's also a way for you to check, is to count all these single crochets. Now we're going back to round 84 again, and we're going to slip stitch into this next front post double crochet here. So I'm going to slip stitch into it, so, and now again skipping the next front post double crochet, make 8 double crochets in this chain 2 space here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Again, of course, we're going to connect this to our work with a slip stitch. We're going to be skipping these next 2 front post trebles that you have here, and in the half double, so the first of these 2 half doubles, going to close or connect with a slip stitch. So these 2 trebles, and then that half double, connect with a slip stitch. Now doing exactly the same as we did on the other side. We're going to be skipping the next half double, then doing 5 double crochets in this chain 2 space, 5 doubles in this chain 4 space, and then make a new corner. So that's 5 double crochets. It's 1, 2, crochets in this space, in the chain 4 space again 5 double crochets. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. See how your petals are slowly growing. And then on the top we're going to make the new corner stitch. Just turn everything a little bit again. And here it's going to be the exact same corner as we did when we started. So this is going to be 3 double crochets, chain 2 and 3 doubles here on the top. So that is 1, 2, 3 double crochets, chain 2 and again 3 doubles. 1, 2 and 3. And this then brings you to the same point where we were at the beginning of the round. So now again 5 double crochets, 5 double crochets in these 2 spaces. Skipping the stitches, make a slip stitch and 8 double crochets in this space. Again slip stitch, move to the back and make all these single crochets in the back here on row 83. So everything you've just done here, or that we've done before on this side, repeats on this side again on sides 2, 3 and 4, and close with a slip stitch in that first standing double crochet. Round 86, we're again starting in the corner, and we're going to start with a standing single crochet in that corner space. Standing single crochet in the corner, chain 2, 1, 2 and another single crochet in the same corner space. That's your new corner made. Now we're going to be making single crochets on the next 12 stitches, and especially be mindful of this first one here. That's that stitch there, to not accidentally skip. That's 1, 2, 3 on those first 3 double crochets. That's 3 and then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and the last one, number 12. I'm going to skip this next double crochet, so that's the last one you have here, and then make a front post double crochet around the first front post treble we have here, and that is this one here. This is from a previous round. I'm going to make a front post double treble around this first front post. So, sorry, a front post double crochet around the first front post treble. So that's your front post there. Then we're going to be making a back post single crochet in each of these 8 double crochets here. This is exactly like we've done before. So to the back, around the post of that double crochet, make a single crochet. You can see there's a thread from the first one, so that's 1, then the second, 2, 3, 4, oops, pick it up, 4, yes, 5, 6, and then number 7, so working around the back of the posts, and then finally number 8 of the double crochets, making back post single crochets. You can see here from the front, you can see the loops of the single crochets, and here they are to the back. Let me just create a bit more space, and now we're going to do exactly the same on this side as we did on that side. So we're going to be making skipping this next one, so that's this front post treble, skipping that one. We're going to be making a front post double crochet around this second front post triple that we have here, or double. Yes, these are double crochets, sorry. So a front post double crochet around that second front post double also. So you can see now you have a matching pair on both on the outer sides of these two. And now we're ready to go to the real work. So from here onwards, we're going to be working alternatingly around the front and the back rows. We're going to start with working in the back here. So this is from round 85 in these stitches here. We're making 2 double crochets in these first 2 single crochet stitches. So that's you see that's the first one, making a double crochet, and also a double crochet in the second. And then you're coming to the front again. We're going to be making front post double crochet around these 2 here. So 1 and 2. Then we're going to go to the back again, this time with a half double. So we're going to skip the next 2 to the back. We're going to skip these 2 stitches because they're being covered by what we've just done here. Skip 1, 2 stitches in the third, so that's basically in front of the chain 2 space. See, I've skipped 2 stitches, work 2 half doubles, 1 and 2, like so. Now we're going to come to the front again. So you can see how the next 2 stitches here are exactly behind these 2. And then you're going to be making front post half double crochets. So like so, and do a second one also. There's 2 front post half double crochets. Go to the back, again skipping 2 stitches. See here I've skipped 2 stitches, and then in the third stitch make 1 single crochet, and the stitch after also a single crochet. Now you're ready to come to the front again with the front post single crochet. So 1 and 2. And this is your repeat unit. This is 2 single crochets and the front post single crochets, alternatingly back and front. So the repeat unit, we're going to be making this 24 times. So this was the first one. I'll show you it once more. You go to the back again, skipping 2 stitches. See how I've skipped those 2 purple stitches, and then the third stitch make 1, 2 single crochets, come to the front and work 2 front post single crochets around 84. So do this in total 24 times. I've now done twice, so you need to do 22 more. So I've done the repeat 24 times. So these are the last 2 front post single crochets that I've made. Now we're going to go to the back again, so skipping 2 stitches. You can see those 2 stitches skipped. In the third stitch again make single crochet and a second single crochet. Then we're going to come back to the front again and make two front post half double crochets. So this is exactly symmetrical to the other side. That's 1 and 2, and go to the back, skipping 2 stitches. See how I've skipped 2 stitches. Make 2 half double crochets, 1 and 2. Now you need to come to the front again and make 2 front post double crochets around these 2 front posts that you have here. It's 1 and 2. Go to the back again, skipping 2 stitches. Just see properly. Yes, so skipping those 2 stitches, and here in the third, make a double crochet, 1, 2 double crochets on the next 2 stitches. We're going to go back to the front again, and now we're ready to go to make the leaf. I'm going to make the front post double crochet around the outer of these 2 trebles here, or doubles, I'm not sure what they are anymore, but front post double crochet around the first one. I'm going to skip the second one and go back to round 85 and make back post single crochets on these 8 back posts here. So this is exactly the same as the other side. There we go, let me just find the first one, because that one is sometimes the most difficult to find. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the last one, number 8. There you go. You can see how you've worked them on the back. You can see here from the front, you can once again see the little stripes of yarn. Now again, we're going to make a front post double crochet on this outer front post here. This is so of these 2, the second one. This is to match. There we go. So this is to match this one. So you see you have them both on the outside. Now we're ready to again make 12 single crochets on the next 12 stitches. And if you're doubting which ones they are, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 single crochets. So that means we're going to skip this first stitch here. And that second one will be the first. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So after the 12 single crochets, we're up to the corner again, which is a single crochet in the corner space, chain 2, and a single crochet in the same corner space. And that brings you to the same point on where we started. So now you're ready to go for 12 single crochets again, making the front post double treble, front post double crochet, the back post single crochets, another front post double crochet, and then go on to the rest of the edge. So go like this all the way around, make all your repeats, and when you get to the beginning, you of course close with a slip stitch in this first standing single crochet, which will be this stitch right at the beginning. And then I'll see you for round 87. Round 87, I'm going to start in the corner, just as we've done before, so any corner, and with a standing single crochet. So in that chain 2 space that you have, make a single crochet, chain 2, and followed by another single crochet in that same chain 2 space. Now we're going to be making back post half double crochets on the next 12 stitches. Be mindful that you have 13 stitches here up until that point, so that last one is going to be a back post double, so only on the first 12 make back post half double. And this is usually rather time consuming, so around that first stitch, one, oops, so this is really time consuming, especially these because you only have single crochets here to work around. That's not exactly a very large stitch. That's 2. I'm going to show you one more. 3, so 3 back post half double crochets. So continue like this until you've made 12 on those first 12 single crochets. So after the 12 back post half double crochets, you still need to make this one back post double crochet, and that's going to be around this last single crochet stitch that we have here, making a back post double crochet. Now we're going to go to the back of our work, and you're going to look for these chain 2 spaces that you have here below, this one and that one. These are from round 83, and we're going to be working 3 double trebles in the first one and 3 trebles in the second one. Now be sure to note double trebles and trebles, not accidentally and work both at trebles or both double trebles. Do note that these two are different. That's an easy mistake to make. So we're first going to be making 3 double trebles in this chain 2 space here. So it's 3 times over. 1, 2, 3. Take off 4 times. Again 3 times over. So make a second double treble. 1, 2, 3, and a third in that same space. Oh, yeah, that one went wrong. Do it again. So those are 3 double trebles. Now you're going to go to the next chain 2 space and make 3 trebles. So it's twice over and take off 3 times. So it's the second and the third. You can see here how this makes a nice background to this little flower petal here. So you're going to skip all of these back posts, and you're going to be skipping this double crochet, this front post double crochet, and now the next stitch you're going to be working in is this double crochet stitch here, and that's going to be the first of 114 single crochets that you're going to be making in those stitches. So skipping this front post double crochet in the next stitch, that stitch, make a single crochet at 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. 5. We're going to be making 114 of these in total. So you see here that first stitch is that first double crochet after the front post double crochet. So make 114 single crochets. So we've made 114 single crochets. Your last single crochet should fall in that last double crochet there, so just before the front post double. That's your checkpoint. Now we're again going to go to the back and work in these chain 2 spaces here, just like we've done on the other side. And we're going to start with 3 trebles. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and the third one. So working 3 treble crochets in the first chain 2 space. Now you're going to go to the second, and here you're going to be working double trebles. So 1, 2, 3 times over. 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, be mindful that you're not working 2 trebles or 2 double treble sets, but one is a treble and the other is a double treble. This is an easy mistake to make here. There you go. Like so, you can see how this is framing your work here. Then we can again continue, just like we've done on the other side. I'm going to skip the this front post double crochet here, and of course all of these back post single crochets as well. And on this first single crochet, I'm going to be working a back post double crochet in this first stitch. Work a back post double crochet. Yeah. And on the next 12, work back post half double crochets. And again here, take your time with these. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now quickly make a jump to the corner. So when you've done all 12 of those back post half double crochets, you've reached the corner again, and here you make a single crochet in the chain 2 space, another again chain 2, followed by a single crochet in the same space. And that brings you again to the beginning of the repeat unit, so starting in with 12 half double back post half double crochets, etc. So go all the way around and close with a slip stitch in that first standing single crochet. This time we're going to make a zigzag heels again, and I'm going to start in the corner in the chain 2 space and start with a standing half double crochet. If you're using the same color, just stitch into this space and make a chain 2. Now another chain 2. If you're using the same color, this will be a chain 4 in total, and make a second half double crochet in the same space. This gives you the new corner. Now on the next 19 stitches, we're going to make a half double crochet. And be especially mindful of this first stitch here, this one here, this one that's going to be stitches. And move your stitches to the side so you must see that first stitch. And the first one is going to be this little stitch here. Make a half double crochet. 1, 2. So I've worked 19 half double crochets, and at this point you should have 1 treble stitch left here from these 3 trebles that you worked. So this last one you should still have left before all these single crochets. Now in that last treble stitch, I'm going to be making a single crochet. And now we're ready to start the zigzags. I'm going to be making chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to be slip stitching into this chain 2 space here from round 84. So this stitch is really in front of your work over here. So in this space, make a slip stitch. It's exactly as you've done before. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to skip 3 stitches back up here. You see, this is the last stitch you worked into. That stitch. So you're going to skip 1, 2, 3 stitches, and then in the 4th stitch, this stitch, work a single crochet. I've got my yarn on the wrong side. So in that stitch there, work a single crochet. And this you're going to be repeating in total 29 times. So these chain 3, slip stitch, chain 3, single crochet. You'll be doing this 29 times. I'll show you once more. 1, 2, 3 chain stitches. Come down to this chain space, or this chain 2 space from round 84. Slip stitch. Then again chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and come back up. 1, 2, 3, skip, and make a single crochet. You'll notice the single crochet you're making is always on the second of these 2 trebles that you have here. You see in that line. So make in total 29 of these little repeats. That will bring you to the other side, so we can do a mirror image of what we did here at the beginning. Just made 28 repeats. I'm going to be making number 29. So that's chain 3, 1, 2, 3. And come to the front here in this chain 2 space from round 84. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Then come back up and skip 1, 2, 3 stitches, and the single crochet that you're going to be making is going to be in the second of the trebles that you have here at the back. You see how it's in the center of those 3. So that's your checkpoint. So now you've made 29 of these repeats. We're now going to be making half double crochets on the next 18 stitches, which should bring you to the corner. That is 1. So on all the remaining stitches, this should be 18 in total. Make a half double crochet in each and every stitch. Possibly I just said that wrong. Don't remember. Anyway, a half double crochet on the next 18 stitches. And it's really nice to see how your Sophie is slowly but surely becoming a very beautiful lady. And I think it's really an amazing design by Dedri. It's just crazy when you think about that. You start with something that's round, then you make it square, and then you make something with 8 sides out of it, and then all of a sudden, kind of miraculously, it's square again. So that's just like an ingenious design. And there we go. That should be, in theory, number 18. See, it's on that last stitch here, just before the corner. So, and just for good practice, I'm going to count my stitches. So that's the single crochet that I just at the beginning. So I should have 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yes, 18 half double crochets. That's just purely good practice to count your stitches. Then in the chain 2 space, make your new corner. So that's a half double crochet, chain 2, and another half double crochet. Earlier, a half double, and then you've reached the same point we were when we started. So here you can again make 19 half double crochets on this side and start with this zigzags again. So make all your repeats all the way around and close with a slip stitch in that first standing half double crochet. Then you've reached the end of part 12. I want to thank you for watching, and loads of luck with completing your own Sophie. I hope to see you next time.